Welcome back in one of the Bear Travel Plays YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, December 7th, and I'm back. I'm back. Breaking down some decent action in the NBA. I'm going to be breaking down a couple games that might be very ugly very fast, and that could be a good thing for us. And I also want to say that people are talking about the conference championship games in college football maybe outshining the NBA slate today. If you're watching this video, I want you to know something, and I want you to know something from my heart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that college football outshines the NBA. Every bet you put in counts the exact same if you put one unit on it. So it doesn't matter if I wager, $50 on an 8th grade junior varsity level basketball matchup with my buddy, or if I put $50 on one of the conference championship games. Both of those wagers pay out the exact same amount of money. So you can guarantee that I'm going to be looking at these NBA games like I want to win. I'm going to be placing these bets like I'm placing conference championship games. So I don't want to hear this outshining anything, okay? We're going to be playing these games, and I'm very confident in both these plays for tonight. But before that, let's take a look at the Friday plays. Currently 1-1. Boston screws the pooch for us. At home, wins by 6. The Bucks were very competitive in the game, mainly because Damian Lillard was unstoppable once again. 31 points in the game. Turns out he almost can single-handedly beat the Boston Celtics by himself, but he came up 6 points short. So those are the two plays that have finished. 1-1. Warriors currently going on right now. It is 75-63. I swear to you, I blinked and the Warriors were down by 12. It used to be a 3-point game in the second half, but it is now a 12-point game. I'm pretty sure Anthony Edwards is struggling from the field as well. So hopefully we can, at least go 2-2. I really love the 3-1 day. That'd be back-to-back 3-1. That'd be great. But you know what? I will take the 2-2. Just keep on floating, just keep on floating until we hit the big one. Let's take a look at what I think could be the big one for us tomorrow. We have the Cavs going up against the Hornets. This game's going to be ugly quick. Both of these teams coming off a rest day on Friday night, but it doesn't really matter because the Hornets will be without LaMelo Ball. They can't score points without him. Again, I've been saying this for the past 6 days now. Without LaMelo Ball on the court, Hornets don't stand a chance. The Hornets have been better defensively over the last couple weeks. But again, if you can't score, you can't win. And the Cavaliers are not only scoring the most points per game, they're also playing a lot better defense over the last week. The play is going to be the Cavaliers minus 11.5 as of right now. I am talking to you guys on Friday night after the college football games in the middle of the Warriors-Minnesota game. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left, 64-75 Minnesota. As of right now, minus 11.5. As of right now, Donovan Mitchell, Mobley, Allen, and Garland are all going to be playing. So that's going to be the play. As you guys know, NBA, any of that can change 35 minutes before tip-off. Would really suck because, I'm sure there's people on the inside that know that those changes are going to be made, and they make millions and millions of dollars putting a bet on the Hornets plus 12, and then everybody from the Cavaliers gets benched, and then they have a plus 12 ticket for millions of dollars, and they just keep on making money that way, and us poor people just have to be holding our tickets like, what the hell happened? The NBA is the most rigged sport in America, in the world. Let's hope that doesn't happen to us. Cavs minus 11 as the play, coming off that massive win against the Nuggets as the first one. And speaking of the Nuggets, let's take a look at them going up against the Washington Wizards, who, can we even call this team an NBA team? Just like soccer, we should regulate one team every single year in these pro sports NBA. This should not be an NBA team. Kyle Kuzma's given up. I don't know if he's hurt or his pride's hurt. He hasn't played in a while. He's going to be out in this game. He might just retire, to be honest. He seems like that kind of guy. Again, the Denver Nuggets, as of right now, have all the starters playing. So hopefully they do play in this game. Again, I am recording the night before, so anything can happen. But somehow, some way, they're minus 11.5. And again, all these starters are projected to play. No injuries right now for the Denver Nuggets. They're going to win this game by 30 if that happens. The Wizards have not been competitive this season. I think they're only covered the spread in, I think, 4 or 20-something or something like that. But this is not a good game for them. Nuggets coming off a kind of a disappointment game against the Cavaliers. I'm going to take them minus 11.5 as the play here. Let's go to the player props. And for the first play of the day, looking at some of the same games, Cavaliers going up against the Hornets, because I think the Cavaliers will dominate the Hornets in every aspect of this game, and they're going to score 120-plus points, but the Hornets most likely score below 100. I'm going to take a shot on Donovan Mitchell to go under 26.5 points, and I do have something to look at whenever the Cavaliers are getting blown out, because they just blew out the Wizards not that long ago. They were able to win that game by 31 points, and if Donovan Mitchell does not score 25 points in the first half, I don't think he's going to be able to touch 26.5 because he's just not going to play in the fourth quarter. There's always that opportunity that he does score 25 points in the first half because he's a great player. He can score a bunch of points, but the Hornets, they have been better defensively. They might be able to stay competitive like a 15-point game in the third quarter, and then by the fourth quarter, that number goes to 20, and then we just don't see Donovan Mitchell get back on the floor. It happened to Jalen Brunson a couple nights ago when we had the under 25, under 24, under 25. He scored 23 points, I think, 19 points in the first half. We still hit the under. That's why the unders are sometimes better. So I'm going to take the under here, 26.5 as the play for the second play tonight. Going back to the Joker. This time around, I'm going to take him over his total points, 28.5. We had the under going up against the Cavaliers because the numbers told us to take the under. He only scored over 30-plus points against the Cavaliers one time since 2018. This time I'm going to go with the over because in that game against the Cavaliers, he did shoot a ton. 25 attempts, only making 27 points. I do think he's going to shoot 25 times in this game as well. He's probably going to have 50 points. There are times when Nikola Jokic stays aggressive, and that's whenever the Nuggets are at their best. He can score at any point on anybody in the NBA besides the Cavaliers. The Washington Wizards are one of the worst teams at guarding the paint this season. They're one of the worst overall teams historically in NBA history on the defensive side. This is going to be a game I think we see Nikola Jokic play not up until the fourth quarter. This is a game I do think we are going to see Nikola Jokic not play the fourth quarter, but he's going to score 20 points in the first 12 minutes of this game. We saw that going up against the Cavs. He scored 15 points. I don't know how he went under the total, but he did. He scored 15 points in that first quarter against the Cavaliers. If he can do that, he can do that against the Wizards. And I did look this up. Nikola Jokic, he's shooting incredibly well this season. Nikola Jokic, his bag is so deep, it doesn't matter who the Wizards are at him. And Nikola Jokic against the Wizards has scored 29-plus points in 4 of the last 5 games against the Wiz and scored 40 or more points in 2 of the last 4 as well. So I'm going to take him here as the play. I do think the Nuggets will run up the score. He's not going to play the fourth quarter, but I also think he's going to have 20 points in the first quarter. So I'm going to go with the over 28.5 as the final play of the day. Let's go look at the recap graphic. We're going to be taking the Denver Nuggets minus 11.5, the Cavaliers minus 11.5. Hopefully both of those teams play their starters. Donovan Mitchell under 26.5, and then Nikola Jokic over 28.5 points as the final play. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA plays and props for Saturday, December 7th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.